Welcome to RE Uncut. Our daily shows are supported by Printforce, Sure Agents, Rockend and CoreLogic.
Really good people make everything look easy, and that's why many people jump into a business without realising what's going to be involved. Rarely do we hear from people who have moved forward despite almost being paralysed by the fear of the change. So what gave Angelo and Nathan the courage to open sole property agents? Well, that's what Dan Argent from UrbanX wants to know, and you can find out when we return. Outsourcing will dramatically improve your productivity and profitability. Sure Agents have created a staffing solution to provide great staff who can perform duties in property management, sales, marketing and administration, and at a fraction of the cost, giving you and the team more time to spend on the dollar productive tasks. With rising costs and slowing revenue, the focus must be on value for money. Check it out, sureagents.com.
Nathan and Angelo, thank you so much for joining us again. Where are you joining us from today? Where are you guys?
Griffith, New South Wales, in the Seoul HQ boardroom with the mural, brand new mural, just gone up today.
Yeah, nice. And Griffith is a town with it's a bit notorious. I hear featured quite widely on that show Underbelly. Is that right?
It's made one or two appearances, yeah, Dan. It's known for some not so popular headlines.
Yeah, right. Well, that's a bit scary. But I'll tell you what else is a little bit scary is actually leaving the perceived comfort and safety of working for someone else and working for an agency and actually, jumping out and launching your own business. Now, I understand from you guys that that's something that actually paralysed you for quite a long time from following your dreams and starting your own business. Can you tell me and tell the rest of us a little bit more about how you overcame or what that fear was like and how long it held you back and then how you actually overcame that fear?
Yeah, look, absolutely. It was paralysing. We had an identity in the organisations we worked for, and it felt like our whole identity and everything that we had worked for was all attached to the brand and the business. And so it took a lot of energy to be able to move away from that. For me personally, I'd had so many people approach me over the years to say, "Oh, when are you going out on your own?" Or
really?
A lot of people couldn't believe that it hadn't happened already. Wow. So it also got a little bit embarrassing at times. And others believed in us more than we believed in ourselves. So what I found was that even though I was being challenged at home with the family, that I needed something more. And for me, it came in the strangest way. Believe it or not, it was a card reader. And my wife had her cards read. And the lady said, "I apologise, this is all about Nathan. And he's about to do something that's going to be hugely successful." I don't believe in the card readers, or I didn't at that time, but that's all I needed. I'd made my decision based on that. And I found if you've got something to hang on to, then that gives you that inner strength just to move forward. And from that moment on, I never deviated. So that's how it came about for me.
Yeah, love it. I mean, the things that I've taken down then are number one, you spoke about growth and you spoke about actually wanting to be challenged. And I guess you, just listening to what you said, it sounds like you got to the point in your career where you were no longer being challenged and you were looking for that next challenge. And I think that us in life, so much of our fulfillment actually comes from growth, and growth comes from being challenged. And so it sounds like maybe you'd sort of reached a point where that had stopped and therefore your own personal growth had stopped a little bit. And secondly, the thing that I picked up on was belief. And I just think belief is so damn important. And it's our self-belief. And, I've experienced something similar, Nathan, where about a year ago or a bit more, someone that I really value their opinion said to me, "I believe in you. Everyone else believes in you. You're the only person that doesn't believe in you. And I just thought, geez, who am I letting down? You know, not only myself, but so many other people. And it seems like you're exactly the same in that regard. And then finally is hope. You've got to have hope of a compelling future that's better than your current reality to actually, you know, to take the leap of faith. Can I just ask you before I pass over to you, Angelo? You know, you've spoken about where that hope came from. You've spoken about the challenge, but can you just touch on belief? What did it take for you to really start believing in yourself that you could do it? Other people can believe in you, but you've got to believe in you.
It came very simply from my 3 girls. Yeah. And, you know, 5, 10, 13, they're going through new experiences every day. And when they go, Dad, I'm frightened, I ask the question, what's on the other side of fear? And we joke. We say there's nothing on the other side of fear. And it was interesting to take my own advice. I asked myself the question, and I tell you what, there is nothing on the other side of fear.
Yeah, that's awesome. Love it. All right, Angelo, how about you? Was the fear, you know, you said you really enjoyed working for the business that you were with for 16 years. You know, did you also have that fear of you know, jumping and going out on your own? And if you did, how did you get over it?
Yeah, Dan, look, like I said yesterday, you know, one of the things was when I had that bit of time to sit back and, you know, really think about where I was heading with things. And it wasn't until I'd made the decision that, yeah, you know, we're going to do this. And I had the support of everyone around me that needed to be there. That's when I started to be afraid. It wasn't until after the initial decision was made, I started to think about the what ifs and how comes and how is this all going to look. And what actually sealed the fate for me to actually get that confidence, you know, to get over that self-doubt in what I was doing was, my dad's 83. Mate, he's a staunch, proper old Italian where I was brought up old school. You don't buy something unless you've got the money. You don't take that extra step, that extra risk. And he actually, when we spoke about it, turned around and said, you know what, Ange, you're doing the right thing here. And I think that's the right pathway for you to go out and demonstrate what you can do, because you've already done it for so long in other environments. Now get out and have a go and back yourself. And, you know, not knowing my old man Dan or knowing where that upbringing is and what I was taught, mate, that sounds a little bit cliched, but it's real. It's 150%, the big pat on the back that said, you know what, son, go out and have a go. And, mate, that gave me the confidence to say, you know what, win, lose or draw, not here to lose. We're going to go out and win. Mate, that's what gave me that real, hey, we're good to go.
You know, I love that. I got goosebumps while you were talking, Angelo, because I do get it. And you know, the person I mentioned earlier that said to me, I believe in you, everyone believes in you. The only person that doesn't believe in you was, you know, around 80. And I think so much wisdom comes with that life experience. And when you hear someone that's further down the path than we are, and you know, they can see your potential, you think, you know, I've got to do this. So no, I completely get it. Guys, that was amazing. I thoroughly enjoyed hearing about that part of your journey. Thank you for sharing. I can tell the energy that you guys have. And tomorrow we're going to chat about new business energy and what that looks like for you guys and how it's actually translating through to your new business. So thank you so much for your time today.
Thanks for having us, Dan.
Thank you.
The daily RE Uncut shows are supported by Printforce, Shore Agents, Rock End and CoreLogic. RE Uncut is one of the anchor shows at retplus.com, the home of property.